Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rabbi Eliezer Melamed Shlita. Here we are, Sof Shavua Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parshas Vayera. Shabbos begins in a very early hour, I'm guessing for most of our listeners, and we're concluding another week of study, but please continue davening for Chalei Tzva Gnei Yisrael, Refuah Shalem L'chol Petzuei Yisrael, safe return of our hostages, and we learn Nishmat, Sarah, Daniel, Shimon, Rav Dernam, Sheli, Hashem, Yakim Damo. Our next chapter is Sof Zman Kriya Shema Utfilas Arvis. We were talking about when we could daven Maariv, and we should daven Maariv. What about what's the last time, the latest time? Mehatorah Zman Kriya Shema Shal Arvis Nimshach Kol Halayla. So, from a Torah point of view, the time for reciting Kriya Shema at night is the entire night. Shenemar b'shach b'cha, v'chol halayla hazman sh'anashim begilum l'shcha al mitasam. It says when you are going to sleep, and the custom is that people generally sleep the entire night. But in order to fine-tune this, so our sages made a fence for this, meaning v'kavu ezmana chatzos halayla. And they said, no, really, you should only daven Maariv until, or say Kriya Shema until chatzos, until Halacha midnight. Because what's going to happen? A person will push off and say, oh, I can always have time. I have time. I'll do Kriya Shema later and later and later. And in the end, he'll fall asleep and then he'll lose out and forget to daven. However, if one did forget, or if one was unable to daven Maariv and it's already past chatzos, it's past Halacha midnight, then you could still be eved daven Shema with all the brachos until Amod HaShachar. Look at your Zmanim chart when Amod HaShachar is. That's not sunset. It's way before sunset, but still, it's pretty late. Nighttime speaking. And you're allowed to do so because according to the Torah, as we mentioned, the time for davening is all night long. Let's say a person did not even make that time. He didn't say Shema until Amod HaShachar. And they could even go up until sunrise. And if this is the case, if you're davening and you're saying the brachos of Kriya Shema and it's right before sunrise, then you should say the three blessings, but you shouldn't say the bracha of Hashkivenu. Because you can't, it wouldn't make sense to say Hashkivenu, which denotes a time of lying down, of going to bed, and it's already past Amod HaShachar. And the Maariv itself, you shouldn't daven after Amod HaShachar, because again, it's a nighttime prayer. And already the daytime has begun. So just saying Kriya Shema with the brachas is all you do. So the best time to daven Maariv and Shema is right after nightfall, because we like to perform mitzvahs with alacrity, meaning that as soon as the opportunity arises, we want to perform the mitzvah. Let's say someone is learning, person can, even lechatchila, can prolong and delay his davening until after he finishes learning. And that's the custom in many yeshivas, that they don't daven Maariv at the Zman, they wait till after the Seder. So let's the Zman, again, nowadays is at 5:30, let's say. They're not davening Maariv at 5:30, they're davening Maariv at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Also, someone who prefers, it's better for him to daven with a later minyan because he'll have better kavana. So certainly he can delay his tefillah, his Maariv, until that minyan. And he says, and it's clear that if the choice is to daven with a minyan at a later hour, or to daven by yourself at the Zman of Tzeisei Kochavim, certainly it's clear that you daven with the minyan. And just to add to this, again, this is not found in the Sefer, but it certainly is implied, that nowadays, when the Zman is so early, it's actually in the middle of the workday for many people, so you're not able to daven at the Zman. A lot of people have to daven mincha early, let's say at lunchtime. Many office buildings have mincha minyanim, and then Maariv is afterwards. The same thing even in some of the schools. The schools, if they daven mincha in school, they don't have the ability to daven Maariv in school because they get out before the time for Maariv. So to daven Maariv at a later time, not only is recommended, but certainly is highly, highly suggested, and one should make sure to do so. But in any event, we conclude our week of learning. Thank you for joining us. Please continue davening for Chali Tzvagan Yisrael, for Shalom L'chol Petzui Yisrael, safe return of our hostages. Lili Nishmat, Saren Daniel Shimon, Rav Doron Vasheli, Shem Kedamo. Wishing everybody a peaceful and restful Shabbos. See you here next week. Thank you so much. Have a great day.